Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to Midwest Fire Wrestling. This is episode 29, titled Old Fashioned Sweet. Good old autocorrect. Yes. Friend of all. Tonight's show, we got 5 big matches. We'll be starting off with Core Miller looking for win number 2. 3 wins in a row gets you a MFW title shot in regular singles competition. Taking on the gatekeeper, Red Hansen, former lead official, now opening card, or opener of many a card. After that, we will go to Chicago Fire versus the Youpers of SK Naba and Iron Montaigne. Both trying to get into tag team title contention. Our third match tonight, a result of a prior tag match. Don Bucher up against the Looking for Revenge Randy Goodneighbor after Don put him out of action during the Trailer Thrash Feet of Fury match last week. So that's what's going on there. In our fourth match, lead official Hippie Joe and his right-hand man Justin Hanschmidt are going up against the new tag team of the Odd Man Out Local Joe Bear and Balls Jabroni, collectively known as Low Hanging Fruit. And in your main event, Sweet Susan St. Marie gets her title shot against the MFW champion, Old Fashioned Benny Brandy. So, Spheric Cube, the Haas Brawl is next week. The Big Barbecue Beef Brisket Bunkhouse Brawl. Hello, Senator. Good to see you as well. The Big Barbecue Beef Brisket Bunkhouse Brawl is not only for a $50 gift card to Famous Dave's, but also an MFW Master of the Deathmatch title shot if the captain himself does not win the brawl. So, that match will be an 8-man exploding barbed wire, exploding ring deathmatch extravaganza. First fall wins, all 8 men in the ring. The exploding ring timer will be set for 45 minutes. And it will be the epitome of big meaty men slapping meat. Weapons all over the place, exploding barbed wire. It will potentially men will be barbecued. So we've got that to look forward to on the big episode 30 show. But let's get things started tonight. Milwaukee's Beast Core Miller up against Red Hansen. From the MFW Performance Center, we are still performing in front of 0 fans, as we should, to be responsible in these crazy times.
Fight.
Sandy Jenkins, your referee.
Punk.
Red Hansen, mouthy off the bat.
You punk.
Unsurprisingly so. Oh, Core with a big sliding forearm early. Shoots Red off the ropes. Tries to land a straight right. Blocked by Hansen. Spheric Cube, the super long answer to that is no.
Yeah.
Oh, Red. Or I should say Core going for the seismic worm early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Red should be tweaked a little to be a little less mouthy. I can see that. Although I'd like everyone to picture if Red's uttering of "you punk" was instead replaced with the honk from Untitled Goose Game. Red with ground and pound now. Nice back suplex from Core, the beast. Shoots Core off the ropes. Red drops down a couple times. And again. He's been watching a few Susan St. Marie matches. Connects with the lariat.
You punk.
Nice double arm trap suplex. Oh.
1, 2.
Drops that booty and gets a 2 count on Red Hansen. Honk. You honk. Anyway. Now Red comes off the ropes. Knee lift lands for Core. Red kicks him away. Series of European uppercuts now from Hansen, and back to ground and pound. And I believe Core is busted open. Yes, he is. I'm assuming busted hard way after those punches. Big lariat from Hansen. A call that's probably been uttered many times over the decades. A lariat from Hansen. Campana now from Core. Stretching out Red, just drops him like a sack of taters. More European uppercuts from Hansen to the already bloodied beast. Red slips out of the suplex. Core counters the back grapple with a cutter. Double arm trap suplex once again from Miller. Core off the ropes, big hip attack, drops Hansen, and so does that forearm. Going for a cover. Hansen out at 2-9. Oh, Red's got something planned here. Core instead. Oh my God, awesome bomb from the top rope. Hansen out at 2-9. Wow. Core tosses Red to the outside for a breather. That was a humongous power bomb. Short arm clothesline from Hansen now. Big boot from Miller. Red drops an elbow. Shoots Core off the ropes, drops off, bounces off himself. A big lariat and a knee. Off the ropes yet again. Spear!
Forever!
Hansen now looking to stay in control. Core trying to fight back.
You bastard!
Iron Montaigne? What is he doing getting involved and going after Red? Mrs. Tiki God, nice to see you. Red with ground and pound, but Iron breaks it up. I have no idea what Iron Montaigne wants with Hansen. Big clothesline. Axe bomber lands. Yeah, I don't know if Iron's trying to show off a bit before the big barbecue beef brisket bunkhouse brawl, or... Yeah, I'm going to assume that's Iron trying to make a statement here. Core drops it, gets the counter. Iron taking a little bit of his shine, but too much beef for Red to handle alone. Iron makes his exit after making his point. we will see Iron right back out after here with SK Naba going up against Chicago Fire. Yeah, a somewhat tainted victory, but still victory number 2 for Core. So that he's got 2 wins on his streak going right now. Which would be interesting if Benny Brandy retains tonight. Core Miller could end up being his next opponent down the line with a big rematch. We shall wait and see. But up next, tag action with one of the most dastardly duos in MFW, Chicago Fire. New Jill and Harry Blackstone taking on the man we just saw in this earlier match interfering, Iron Montaigne, and SK Naba. We will send it back to the ring. Sandy Jenkins gonna officiate this one too. I believe Jimmy Buffer is set to take over refereeing with match 4 tonight. So, all right, Chicago Fire and the Yoopers up next. Ah, good point, Vic. Indeed. Iron starting off against New Jill here. New Jill to the eyes early. Probably won't take her too long to go after the groinal region. We've seen a couple of her matches before. Oh, tries for a Superwoman punch, does not land it. New Jill's going to tag in Harry Blackstone, the Chicago Wizard. That is wonderful, Spirit Cube. I wholeheartedly concur. Iron tagged in SK. He's getting a couple licks in quick. Or trying to, but oh, SK broke up the suplex attempt. Iron now coming out of the ring, throat thrust, low dropkick misses. That slam does not. SK going to work on Harry. Harry reverses, sends her to the corner, doesn't get a chance to follow up. Nice reverse kick from SK Naba there. Harry counters with a back suplex, gets out of that headlock, goes to a figure 4. Very close to Yooper's corner. I'm sure Iron could have interfered if he wanted. But Iron is tagged in now. Arm lock by SK. Harry gets out of there. Iron there to try to cut him off from making a tag. But Harry gets away with a slam and a tag to New Jill. Chicago Fire. Double knees. Oh gosh, Vic. That's gosh, that's a whole nother ball of wax. I'm not even sure where to begin. I haven't looked into the entrance craft stuff too much. I know there's lights and pyros, and you can have people come out with belts. Oh, New Jill has the sickle out. I'm not sure how easy it is to use. I haven't looked into it too much. It appears SK is busted open as well. Ah, that is true, Senator. Chicago Fire going to work on SK. Iron to the rescue.
You
Kicks
dumbass.
at New Jill, breaks up the figure 4. Oh, SK's mommy parts are not good. Oh, New Jill with that barbed wire bat going to work. And she's bringing in a table scrap, too. Harry tried breathing fire and missed. Yeah, right you are, Vic. We've had quite a bit of blood. Oh, Harry's spell leaving. Oh, no! Leaving SK prone to that fireball. And SK is in a bad way here. Vic, I want to... Harry up top, big splash, lands. Vic, I wanted to mention as well that another DLC just came out for Parts Craft. You can make parts in an image editor and then bring them into Fire Pro and publish those parts on Fire Pro Net or Steam Workshop if you're on PC. Yeah, if I was on PC, I'd probably be all about it. On PS4, it sounds like a whole lot of finagling. Being that you'd have to build that image elsewhere and then bring it in. So... And it's $30, Vic, off the bat. So it's kind of steep for DLC. And I believe entrance craft is still 20. If I remember right, so... New Jill, brass knucks. SK eats a face full of metal. New Jill working over both the Yoopers right now. Getting SK back towards her corner. Shoots SK off the ropes. The Superwoman punch lands that time. Repeated stomps from New Jill. Painting the canvas with SK. Straight up choke. Iron in to break it up though. Short jabs to Harry from Iron. And New Jill's got a fork out. Still working over the already bloodied SK Naba. SK shoots New Jill off the ropes. Lands a chop and it tags in Iron. Good for her. She was getting whooped on. Still in there though. Everybody's in the pool right now. Yoopers double team powerbomb on New Jill. Harry going after SK. She retreats. Still grappling over by the corner. New Jill out on the apron. Harry and Iron, your legal participants, belly to belly. Harry slips out. Iron catches him again. Huge power bomb. New Jill in to break it up. New Jill and SK, Harry and Iron squaring off. Now they've switched off. Oh, Iron gets hit with the knuckles from Jill. Oh. Iron out quickly with back elbows.
Okay, baby!
Big claw slam from Iron. But he doesn't go for a cover. He tags in SK instead. Misses the discus clothesline. Harry gets the tag to New Jill. SK taking a odd opportunity to dance. Gets hit with gut shot, buckshot. Cover from New Jill. Iron just there to break it up. Seated super kick from SK lands. Oh, and she just got decked with a big clothesline from Harry. New Jill throws SK to the outside. She's back in quickly, though. Ooh, unfortunate there for SK. New Jill eager to tell everybody what she thinks of them. Big exploder from SK. She is going to make the tag to Iron. Iron and New Jill now. Looked like the Yoopers were trying to set her up for a tag maneuver in the corner, but New Jill fought out. Tags in Harry. Chicago Fire, clothesline sandwich. Iron gets hit with Nux again. Harry going up top. Misses with the knees. Iron with a cover. Only 2. New Jill and SK collide. Oh God. Spheric Cube, I hope I never see that day, but I would assume it's possible? I don't know. If anybody would know, it'd probably be Senator. I doubt I've never seen it, but... Oh, Iron gets hit with fire. SK does not. Iron is down. Harry's still going after him, although I believe SK is legal. SK with the basement dropkick. She's heading up top. Twisting splash lands. And now they're slugging it out. Almost 20 minutes in. It's only a 30-minute time limit. Cradle roll up. And the Yoopers win. Nice pinning combination from SK there. That was a good little fight, I gotta say. The Yoopers with a tag victory. Pardon me. Yeah, I didn't even notice that was a La Magistral cradle. Yeah. Spheric Cube, all the taunting does look a little odd with no fans, but the wrestlers of MFW are here to put on a performance for you folks at home, so trying to bring a little light and a little entertainment to dark times. Alrighty, what is next up on the card? Oh, we got the Don and Randy grudge match here. A usually jovial, now usually jovial and ready to party, now all business Randy Goodneighbor. Ready to take on cheapskate Don Bucher after the events of last week where Kane was put on the shelf. And he probably will not be back till, I'd say, episode 32 at the earliest. It looked like he's going to be out a solid month, so... Alrighty, to Sandy Jenkins and the ring at the MFW Performance Center. Grudge match action now here on MFW TV.
Fight!
Oh, catches that early kick. Oh, but not that one. Straight to the guts there from Goodneighbor. Don with knees and elbows. Ha! Ah, Vic, that is also true. Early cover from Don, no count administered by Sandy Jenkins. Yeah, Vic, that much is true. It's kind of surprising to see Don man up, as it were. Forearm choked now early. I have a feeling this is going to be a brawl. Ooh. Seated super kick hits its mark. That hit its mark too. In between the uprights for Bucher. Ooh, nice quick leg sweep from Good Neighbor. And Don back to the eyes. Sneaks in that uppercut, drops him. Now going to work on the knee. But Good Neighbor throws him to the outside and tries to get some distance and catches breath for a quick sec. Quick knee, another knee, this time to the inside of the quad. Probably trying to Charlie horse Don up some. The kicks beat out the punches in that exchange. Good Neighbor in control. Quick Kawada style kicks. Shoots Bucher to the corner. Here comes the flips. There's the kangaroo kick. Don down in a heap. Randy drops a leg. Brother. Seated super kick again lands. Shoots Don to the opposite corner. Oh, pardon, folks. Sneeze got me. Oh, thank you, Spirit Cube. Appreciate it. Ooh, big penalty kick right through the chest. Hits him again with it. Oh, there's a kick from Don. South of the border. Don now shoots Randy to the ropes. Randy stops his momentum. Tries to take Randy to the corner. Don now charging. Misses the spear in the corner. Randy up top. Big double stomp. Candle sticking Don. Randy with the cover now. 2.9. Very close. Don comes firing out with punches. Okay, every last cent. The elevated cloverleaf. He's got Randy hooked. But Randy wiggles his way out. Oh, huge kick combo from Good Neighbor. Thrust kick lands. And another. Kicks and knees now from Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor out on the apron. Spinning heel kick. Springboard style. Randy's educated feet are leaving marks all over Bucher. Randy's starting to slow down, but he's been pouring it on heavy. Goes for a cover. And gets the 3 count in 9 minutes. Fairly quick match, but Randy, although tired, has got to feel a little better about that. Yes, Senator, a whole lot of kicks, but that is Spirit Cube. Ah, indeed, Vic. He came up really empty. That wasn't even the kiddies end of the pool. That was a no water skater's paradise type of pool there. Indeed. Pardon me for a quick second, folks. Alright, I apologize. I had to get my nose right after that sneeze there. So, Sphere Cube. Yeah, I would think that Badass Mullet would have cushioned that a smidge anyway. So, back now with more tag action. Jimmy Buffer now going to take over the reins here. Hippie Joe and his new right-hand man, Justin Handschmidt, perhaps the king in his court. I don't know. I think he likes being called lead official a little more than king now. He's starting to ease into it, and he had that wonderful idea for the big barbecue beef brisket bunkhouse brawl. So he's easing into the job here. Going up against the new team of low-hanging fruit, Low-Cal Jobert and Balls Jabroni. Sphere Cube, as far as bad blood, I think Cal feels a bit bad about not being with Justin anymore and kind of being left the odd man out after that match that Cal and Justin had to see who was going to be Hippie Joe's little buddy helper. And Balls Jabroni, he hasn't had much success yet, so he's been just kind of floating out there and getting beat down. So guess Cal and Balls were two lonely boys and feeling kind of low, and there you go, low-hanging fruit. Anyway, we will send this to the ring to see what happens. I have a strange feeling this will be entertaining. Then coming up after this will be our big main event of Sweet Susan Marie taking on old-fashioned Benny Brandy for the MFW Championship. Cal and Hippie Joe to start out with. Quick STO and a low drop kick from the Hippie. The tree hugger, the lead official of MFW. Hippie Joe's biggest fan, Senator Phillips, ready to go.
Give up.
Cal all tied up in the enemy territory there, but both tag out. Justin and Balls, now the Legals. Double powerbomb to Hippie Joe. Balls and Justin now squaring off here. The masked man from parts unknown Indiana, not having much success as of yet. And somehow that kick of Handschmidt's didn't land. Balls with the big slam. Handschmidt with an elbow. I think he's going to tag back in Hippie Joe. Yes, he does. Ball sends Justin off the ropes to all sorts of nowhere. Side laying figure four now, but Hippie Joe out quickly. And Balls is going to tag in Cal. Sphere Cube. You know, I have a lot of opinions about Gary, Indiana, and none of them are good. But I digress. Back elbow from Jobert drops Hippie Joe, and he drops another. Almost Great Muta style, the quick dive. Not quite a pendulum elbow, but nice suplex from Cal onto Hippie Joe. Justin and Balls now squaring off. Backbreaker and then a slam. Nice little combo from the Jabroni. Head and arm suplex there from Balls. Going to work on Handschmidt. Oh, thank you for telling us what you were doing, Balls. Balls hits a DDT. Goes back to the side, laying figure 4 there. Hippie Joe in to break it up. I don't know if the lead official just figures he gets to make up rules on the fly or what, but... Handschmidt with the slam, does not get a chance to follow up. Balls up quickly. Hippie Joe in there now. Balls kicks them both away. Throws Hippie Joe to the outside. Handschmidt back in on him. Ties him up just enough for Hippie Joe to get back in, but it looks like Balls, yes, making the tag to Locale. Hippie Joe sent off the ropes. Joe Bear drops down a couple of times. And again, everyone taking pages out of the Susan St. Marie handbook. Nice back body drop. Basic and effective from Joe Bear. Open-handed slaps and forearms. Cal getting the best of it. Goes for a cover. Gets a 2. Justin in to break it up. Nice drop kick from Joe Bear. But he lets Hippie Joe make the tag. Hippie with an STO and a leg drop. Justin and Cal now. Valid point, Vic. Joe Bear drops an elbow and tags in Balls Jabroni. Now the reverse figure 4 from Balls.
Give up.
Hippie in to break it up once again and hits a low drop kick for good measure. To the back of the head. Justin now corralling Balls back to his corner. Drops a quick elbow. Nice thrust kick from Handschmidt, but Balls with the roll-up. Only gets a 2. Hippie Joe was kind of hesitant there. I was surprised he didn't try breaking up the pin. Balls missing a show tie. Flying high, Mrs. Tiki God. Is that the insinuation there? Yeah, good point, Senator. I think there's been really good tag work in both the tag matches this evening. Oh, nice spin around kick there from Hippie Joe. Missing with punches though. Shoots Cal off the ropes. They both collide. No man gives an inch. Cal now with a figure 4.
Give up. Give up.
Some variation of which seems to be a go-to for this new team of low-hanging fruit. Big overhand chop from Cal, but Hippie Joe gets out of there. Cal's going to as well. Justin and Balls Jabroni, the legal men. Cal is up in the Jefferson airplane spin. Balls again with a roll-up. Only a 2. I thought he stood a chance with Joe preoccupied there. Misses the palm strike again as Handschmidt was going for a drop kick. Trading forearms now. Justin getting the better. Oh, there's a big thrust from Balls. Now he's waiting for Handschmidt. Big forearm out of the corner. And tags in Cal. Justin tags in Hippie Joe. All 4 participants in the ring. Hippie Joe floats over, but Cal stops him. Got him in the corner. Back elbow. Oh, and he's caught in the Jefferson airplane spin once again.
Give up.
Ah, yes, Senator. Miss Sawa. Throws Cal to the outside. Hanschmidt has them all tied up out there now. Joe and Ball. Oh, Joe goes low on Balls and tries for a cover, but he's not the legal man. Balls wildly misses a plancha to the outside. What is going on? Justin just lit up Cal with a big kick combo. Cal just gets in at the count of 18. Balls tagged in. Justin tagged in. Oh, vertical drop brainbuster from Balls. Jabroni drops the elbow after. Reverse figure four. Hippie Joe in there to break it up. Nah, Spheric Cube. Yeah, you know, I got to get out there to help my partner. I'm just going to jump clear over the top rope and hope I get close. Big elbow to the back of the head by Hanschmidt there, but another brainbuster from Balls. Nice overhead belly to belly from Hanschmidt. And he tags in Hippie Joe.
Stay down.
Oh, small package driver from Hanschmidt. Balls tags in Cal after taunting Hippie Joe. Oh, big chop drops young Cal Jobert. Hippie Joe now in control. Overhand chops being met by forearms. Inzagiri lands for Joe. Oh no, he ran into Jimmy Buffer. Jimmy busted open. Poor fella. Our ref is still down. Finally getting back up and back with his eyes on the action. Cal now dragging Hippie Joe over towards his corner. Cal's going up top. Drops the elbow to the small of the back of Hippie Joe. Follows with a knee to the back. Tags in Balls Jabroni. Hippie gets out of there. Tags in Justin.
Yeah.
Justin with the armbar now, and it is over.
Yeah.
Balls Jabroni taps. And Justin gets the win for his team with the arm hold, arm breaker. The one arm pinned and then the other arm in a Fujiwara style extended arm breaker. Yeah. A little CBD rub should take care of Jimmy and he should be fine. Oh God, the balls have fallen. Yeah. Yeah, you know, for Cal, that was just a year or two ago, actually. But I digress. Alrighty, folks. Main event time. MFW Championship on the line. Benny Brandy and Sweet Susan St. Marie. All right, we're going to put this on a 45-minute time limit. And we're going to have Sandy Jenkins take over in the main event after Jimmy got roughed up there. So here you are, folks, your main event for MFW TV episode 29 for the MFW Championship. Benny's been on a big tear. Susan has lost a lot of momentum since Mega Mania.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Benny with the slam early, one of the 3 or 4 wrestling maneuvers he knows. Is he actually going to try to wrestle Susan? I doubt it. I would think at the first chance he gets to land some of those heavy hands, he's gonna. Oh, ground and pound in the shortly after the first minute. Kind of as I suspected. Senator, I hear you. And you know, oh, Benny with a fold-up cover early, but no count administered.
Yeah.
The MFW Championship has been quite the hot potato. Benny is the 6th champion in under 30 episodes. So if any of the titles is the hot potato, it is this one. So I like to think almost anyone that earns their way into a title shot stands some sort of chance, that's for sure. Off the rope, spin kick from Susan. Oh. Heavy hands of Benny Brandy coming into play. A good old-fashioned punch, as it were. Susan shoots Benny to the corner, does not get a chance to follow up. She's trying to distance herself to avoid them heavy fists. But she is caught once again, trying to cover up. Now just gut shots from Brandy. He's heading up top. Fist drop to the small of the back. Goes for a cover. Sandy there. Only a 1 count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Susan now trying to chain a couple moves together here. Shoots Benny to the corner again. Spheric cube, also very possible. At backwards thrust kick of Susan's. She hits that often. This time gets a chance to follow, and holy mackerel, lights Benny up. Granted, he's probably already lit, but ooh, huge show tie in the corner from Brandy. Benny dropping fist after fist to the back of Susan. And now just letting him fly. Susan crumples. Benny's feeling it. Big straight left. Susan quick back elbow trying to regain some spacing again. Off the ropes. Misses. Benny again with a flurry. Puts Susan down. Drop toe hold from St. Marie. Dragon screw leg whip. Off the ropes. Straight right from Benny lands. Gut shots again. Nice arm drag from Susan. Sweeps the legs like Johnny from Cobra Kai would want her to. Back elbow. Benny trying to get fired up again. Legs swept out from under him. Susan trying to throw hands. Benny blocks it. La Magistral cradle from Susan. only gets one. Susan tried to go back to the well, same result. Lands that forearm though. Oh, now seated dragon screw. Working over those legs, trying to take away his base. Big high knee from Susan. But Benny up before she was. Benny with a big combo. Abdullah elbow drop. Only gets two. Benny now back on the offensive. Fists flying. Landing repeated fist drops. Snap suplex from Susan. Arms crossed, legs folded up. Only gets a two. Overhands from Benny, kicks from Susan. Roaring elbow lands for Benny. He kicks Susan off. They're both back up. Gut shots, knee. Goes high. Abdullah elbow once again. And that is it. Benny Brandy. Fists flying the whole time. Puts away Susan St. Marie. For his first successful defense of the MFW Championship. Or Championship. Sphere Cube. Benny had his Listerine today, and I heard that he cut it. Oh my gosh, pardon me, guys. And I heard that he cut it with a smidge of the rubbing alcohol for good measure. So, man, the way matches have been going lately, I might have to expand to 6 matches for MFW TV. There's been some short ones lately, but I'm not super sure why that is. I sim all the matches. Once I think a character's set, I just let them free. So